What's going on, YouTube? This is What Would Josh Do? As most of you know, I moved. I'm not set up quite yet, but I still wanted to make a video. I plan on replacing those with daylight LED bulbs to add a little bit of light to videos, so that should come here in the next week or so. BESTEK, a company that has worked with me before, and I have their 400 watt inverter in my SUV, and I use it constantly to power my rapid charge for my Nexus 6P and my quick charge for my Note 5, because typically that works better than a USB port on your 12 volt slot. They sent me this thing right here, and I want to go ahead and check it out and see what it's all about. It's just a power strip, and it has some USB ports on it to charge up a phone. And let's see what's in here and charge up a phone or two and test it out. I know the lighting isn't the best, please bear with me. Again, I'm gonna get all that fixed here in the next week or so, but let's go ahead and open this sucker up. We've got a little thank you card for purchasing this. They did send this out to me. They're not paying me anything to make this video, but they did send this out to me for free. So just want to throw that out there. That lighting sucks. I'm not happy with that at all. But here we go. Here it is. Oh, I do like that. So the plug is, when you put it against the wall, it's gonna be flat. So if you have like a dresser or something behind it, it's not gonna bend the cable. I do really like that a lot. That looks like it's a pretty long cable. Let's go ahead and check that out. And here we go. We've got little buttons to control which one of these is getting power, like which ones are turned on and which ones aren't. You've got little protective things so that way a kid can't stick their, something in there and get themselves hurt. I mean, if they really tried hard enough, they probably could, but you don't want to have that happen at all. So we've got some USB ports here. So it looks like it's a 2.4, 2.4, 2.4. And then on the other side, we've got 2.4, 2.4, 2.4, protected and grounded. And then we've got a reset button. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 outlets. Man, you could carry this sucker with you on a trip and keep everything powered. It's like, especially me, I have a lot of batteries and things I charge up, and this is awesome. And all these plugs are like, you could have big fat bricks around them, and it wouldn't, I might have this under my desk. This is pretty cool. So the cord's got this thing around it to keep it from getting tangled up. So if you want to make it nice and neat, if you're a neat freak, you can do that. You can go ahead and just wrap it all back up and then put this around it and make it look nice and neat. Come on, come on. There we go. It's kind of like what it was a second ago. So that's pretty cool. And the cable is not super long, but it's definitely going to be long enough for my use. Now let's go ahead and test this sucker out. The cable is plenty long enough to reach all the way over there. So let's go ahead and test this thing out. It lit up on the USB ports, and so let's go ahead and press this. It says it's protected and grounded. So by pressing that, the little light turns on there, and nothing else, so let's press that too. All right, let's go ahead and plug in this. And then our note here is pretty much dead. It's telling me, hey, plug me in. All right, so let's go ahead and plug this into the bottom of our phone. And it should say that it's quick charging because we are using a fast charger. So it does, it says it's fast charging. And then nothing on here changes. Let's go ahead and take that and plug it into the 2.4. Now these aren't quick charge ports, so they're just gonna be standard ports. And you plug it in, the little light turns on. And it says it's cable charging. So there you have it. 1 hour and 40 minutes until fully charged, approximately. And if we plug it into this one, that one lights up. And if we plug it into that one lights up. Now, a lot of my stuff is still in boxes, and stuff is kind of everywhere right now. I'm looking for most of my things. So things are kind of crazy, but this thing is definitely pretty cool. So let's try plugging it into this side. It lights up blue. I'm not quite, let's figure that out. I'm curious about this. Let's figure this out. So we plug that in. It's not doing anything, so let's press this button. And now our phone says it's charging. So you can turn off the port. And with that on, one last little test. We'll plug it in up here. And nothing's happening because we don't have that one on. Let's go ahead and turn that one on. And now it's charging. So you can control them. I'm assuming it's going to be all the ones up the top for this button and all the ones at the bottom for that button. Definitely a pretty cool little guy with 8 outlets and 6 USB ports. This is awesome. I honestly kind of want to just replace all of my power strips with this, because I have, let me show you. I bought a pack of these on Amazon, like a 10 pack. That way I could plug it in and have a big fat brick, like something like this, where you can't, if the ports are tight together, you can't have more than one. So I had it like this and then plugged in, and it looked kind of ridiculous. But with this thing, you get more than enough space around all the outlets. That's awesome. Definitely a cool little gadget, and I will have a link to this in the description. That link will also have some referral code, and I will get a little bit of kickback if you use my link in the description below. This is What Would Josh Do, and I'm out. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. I'm talking and I'm using a default microphone on here, and it doesn't sound that great. And I can see that it's more in the left channel than the right channel because the microphone's in the middle. I'm standing to the left of it. Oh, everything needs to be back to the way it was, and then better, of course. This is What Would Josh Do, and I'm out.